All right, guys, we're out here in it again, and look at what I'm facing right here. It's really windy, super cold, and this is a crazy obstacle right here, and we got to figure out how we're going to do this. Let's go. Gonna need low range right away here, I think. I will do something a little different. And so yeah, anyway, I don't have any of the other cameras on yet because we've been going over like super low overhanging branches. So the one that's up on the roll cage is down in the down position, see? And the one on the dash I haven't even turned on yet because this trail got super hairy right out of the gate, man. Oh, come on, cow. You don't see or hear or anything. Younglings, little calves. Got some choya right on your ass there, buddy. Oh, there's a whole group of them over there. But, yeah. Ooh, wonder what happens if we go this way. Is this worse? Or was this a little bypass action? Little bypass action? Anyways, today is Christmas Day, and me and my dad, we just decided we'd go riding. Joanna wanted to sleep. That's my wife, by the way, for those of you who are new to the channel. She just wanted to sleep. We did Christmas at my house last night, and I had a really good Christmas this year, man. I got really good presents this year. Not like that's the important part of Christmas. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that generally speaking, I don't get good presents. I get presents that end up in a drawer somewhere and I don't ever see them again. After Christmas is over, then that's the end of those gifts, man. And I bet some of you can kind of relate to me. You get weird gifts that you're just like, what? Why would you buy this? But it's the thought that counts. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that the gifts that I've gotten previous Christmas in recent memory have all ended up with stuff I just don't want or don't need or, whatever. But this year, Joanna, my wife, just nailed it. She got me exactly what I wanted. I didn't really ever say anything. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty challenging. Yeah, I'll be glad when I get the spacers on here. We'll get this a little wider. But anyway, back to what I was saying here. Yeah, she nailed it this year. And yeah, I can't believe that she did so well. Got me something that I really wanted that I probably would have never bought for myself. I probably wouldn't have purchased it myself because it's a complete fluffy like luxury item. Like I had let me just tell you what it is so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. She bought me an Apple Watch. I've always wanted an Apple Watch, but I couldn't fork over the money for it. It's like one of those things where it's like my watch that I have works just fine. It tells time. It doesn't do any of the other stuff, but it tells time. It works fine. I don't need an Apple Watch. It's not something that's needed. But kind of wanted it for the health stuff that it does. You know, the heartbeat monitor and the step monitor, all of the activity monitors and stuff that it has, because I now have a job where I'm, you know, way more active at work than I used to be. So I wanted it for those features, but like I said, probably would have never purchased one. So she got me something that I really wanted that I probably would have not got on my own. I mean, how often do you have, you know, money, you know, that you can spend on something that you don't need? I mean, that is completely just not, doesn't make any sense. It might as well just roll down your window and throw the money right out the window, you know. So I was really excited to get that. I played with it till the wee hours of the morning. Got it set up, and man, I don't know how I lived my life without one of these. It turns out that it really adds a lot to my life, because I use you know, a smartphone to do my work, to do my job, and there's a lot of times where it's not convenient to have a phone in your hand, you know, while you're trying to work and do stuff, and this watch kind of takes all that away. Anyway, also I got, you know, money to do with what I wanted, because sometimes people don't know what to buy me. Not really sure how that happens, because I'm a pretty simple person. I think, at least, that I think is pretty easy to buy stuff for. I have hobbies, and everybody knows what those hobbies are, and you know, if you buy me something that would facilitate those hobbies better, that seems to be pretty easy purchase, you know. So some people don't know what to get me, and so they give me money. So I took that money and I bought wheel spacers for the UTV, and they got here early. They got here yesterday, and I was like all excited to put them on. I fired up the air compressor. Man, I was ready to go. I started off the day by removing the sway bar on the front of this machine, and that turned out to be a little bit more involved than I thought. And I should probably make a quick video just to kind of give you some pointers if you want to do that, because if you know ahead of time exactly what to do, it'll really save you some time over, you know, kind of experimenting, trying to figure it out. It's not a hard thing. If you just do the thing you need to do, you know, it'd be really fast. Probably get it done in like 30 minutes. But experimenting, going, okay, can I take it out this way? Can I take it out that way? Can I weasel it out this side or that side? I don't know which side it needs to come out on. Do I need to unbolt the shocks? Do I need, you know, all of this kind of stuff, and you don't know. So I probably should make a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you'd appreciate a video like that. But the point is I got rid of that stabilizer bar. I have done enough testing now. High-speed testing as well. I did some high-speed stuff in a wash and really jerked the wheel and tried to get some diving to happen, and, you know, just so I could see it. And the whole thing is just completely predictable. Nothing ever surprised me. It does dive more if you do like a panic, you know, jerk of the wheel. It will, you know, dive more than with the sway bar connected, but it's completely predictable. I don't know why that sway bar is on there. I'm guessing it's some sort of legality thing, because while it might help high-speed stuff, and I guess this, you could argue that this is a sport-oriented machine, so I guess, yeah, okay, put a sway bar on the front, I guess, I don't know, but it really, really screws up the low speed technical stuff. The low speed technical riding, it completely just hinders that in a big way. with this machine. And since that's what I do most, you know, you guys know that, since that's what I do most of the time, slow technical trails, that sway bar made no sense for me. If it makes sense for you, like you're more of a high-speed fire road kind of guy, or you'd like to race people, or you'd like to go to the dunes, then yeah, then you're probably going to want to leave it connected. But, you know, that's going to be your decision. I wanted to get it off of there before I got the winch installed, and you know, and I was kind of concerned that having a winch up front would make getting it out harder. I'm not sure if it would or not. I'm guessing it would make the spaces in there a little bit tighter. So I just figured, let's just get it out of there. I was going to leave it connected and just tie it up to where I could quickly reconnect it if I were ever in a need to. But I tested everything I think I needed to test, and it was not needed. It was, you know, completely not needed. So I chose to get rid of it, and I know that this is a hotly contested topic or whatever by some. You should leave safety equipment, blah, blah, blah. The manufacturer put it there for... I've seen the comments, but you can save those comments for yourself. I made a decision, and that's the way I went. You don't have to do what I do. But that's what I did, and you know, and I'm happy with my decision. For my riding, that thing had to go. It was really messing with the type of riding that I like to do, so it had to go. So anyway, back to the wheel spacers. I bought the wheel spacers. They arrived early. I was not expecting them to arrive when they did. They arrived. I just made up a new word. They arrived way early. I was so excited. I got the sway bar out, finished that up, fired up the air compressor, ready to take the wheels off and get these things installed, and go to grab the box because I heard the mail guy, you know, show up while I was working on the sway bar, and I knew that he dropped off a package because, you know, I got the alert, and I was like, oh, okay, so they delivered it. And I went and got it, man, and opened up the box, and there was only 2 of them in the box. They sent me a pair instead of 4 of them. You know, you got 4 wheels, 4 tires on your machine, and they sent me 2 wheel spacers. So you can imagine that just torqued me off. So I contacted them, and they immediately sent out the other 2. I'm not, you know, like, I don't know how a mistake like that happens. That's just like beyond stupid. I don't know how you do that to a customer to where, like, right out of the gate. I haven't even tried the product and I'm already pissed off. You know, who buys 2 wheel spacers? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Has anybody ever bought 2 wheel spacers? I don't know. I guess maybe if you wanted different sizes on the front and the back, maybe you would buy 2, but you would still buy the other 2, wouldn't you? Anyway, yeah, kind of irritating or whatever, but that's kind of what happened there. And I didn't want to put them on. I decided against just putting them on the front. I was just going to throw them on the front, you know, because I had 2 of them. But then I didn't know exactly what that would do with the front wheels being wider tracked, that much wider tracked than the rear. You know, I didn't want to throw something, you know, out of kilter. I just wasn't positive that would be, you know, a good thing to do. So that's kind of how my Christmas went. Let me know in the comments how your Christmas went. Did you guys get any cool toys for Christmas? Any cool gadgets or any cool items for your UTV or anything? Let me know in the comments if you got what you wanted. If you lucked out like I did, you know, just let me know in the comments. You know, I'd be curious as to how other people's wives purchased gifts for themselves. and the women too. I probably, there's maybe one woman out there who watches my videos. Maybe there's one. Maybe there's none. I don't know. According to the analytics, there's hardly any watching my videos, and I'm not sure which of those videos they're even watching.